The name of this hexagram is Yu. It has Kun as lower trigram, Zhen as upper trigram. Kun is the ground, Zhen is the thunder. So the image of Yu hexagram is the thunder comes that excites the ground. Since the Kun, the ground, is the lower trigram, and the Zhen, the thunder, is the upper trigram, would the image be the thunder above the ground? Yes, you can say that. However, in the book of I Ching, it is the thunder comes that excites the ground. It gave us a more dynamic picture, addressing the interaction between the thunder and the ground. As we know, Zhen, the thunder, is a yang trigram, and Kun, the ground, is an yin trigram. Zhen trigram has the attribute of initiative. Therefore, it is the Zhen, the thunder, excites the Kun, the ground. Excites all things on the ground. It is natural. It is normal. It is expected. If we switch the position of Zhen and Kun, put Zhen under Kun, that makes another hexagram which we have not talked about. The Zhen, the thunder under the Kun, the ground, has an image like an earthquake. It is not expected, it's not a normal. Therefore, this normal hexagram with Zhen on top, Kun at the bottom, was named Yu. Yu in Chinese means that things are going smoothly as planned, as expected. Its extended meanings are pleasant, happy, comfortable. Here, I chose happy for the name of hexagram Yu, because when the thunder comes in spring or summer, it wakes everything. The plants germinate, the animal reproduce. For agriculture-based society, it's a time when people have lots of food sources. In such a good time, people are happy. King Wen of Zhou made the judgment on this hexagram, saying it's good time to build the government and run an army. King Wen of Zhou was the ruler of Zhou dynasty. This judgment is obviously for the ruling class. When there's lots of food, people are happy. It's good time to build government establishments and training the army. Read this judgment again. We could find that King Wen would not seek pleasure and enjoy good time all day long, but have to work hard, make the government stronger, and train the army. Therefore, for our ordinary people, what we could learn from this judgment is that we should make savings when we had money or keep working hard. Now, let's go to lines of Yu hexagram. Yu hexagram has only one yang line at the fourth position, which leads the other 5 yin lines. The initial line of Yu hexagram is an yin line. It is the beginning of Yu hexagram. That is, it starts the happy time. At this time, indulging in pleasure would lead to dangerous situation. This comment is a strong warning. When good time come, there's a peace and prosperity. We could enjoy this good time, but we should enjoy it appropriately. Do not overdo it, otherwise it would quickly turn the good time into bad time. The second yin line positioned in the middle of the lower trigram, Kun trigram. It is in the middle, so not too mean, not too generous. Not to live miserable life in a good time, not to overspend, live a luxury life, but just do the right thing. As soon as one finds that there are something wrong, get it fixed quickly. So the comments on the second yin line is positive. It's good to keep integrity as solid as a stone and fix problems before end of the day. At a happy time when people live in a peace and prosperity, it is easy to ignore small problems or delay those problems. That would be bad, would lead to disasters. So it is important to fix problems immediately with determinations which is solid like the stone. The third yin line of Yu hexagram is at the top of lower trigram, Kun trigram. The comments on this line is, again, a strong warning. While we enjoy happy time, it will be regretted if not immediately stop pursuing excessive happiness with no limit. Just like in our time, if we drank too much in happy hours, it will be regretted when meet a police car on the way home or hangover next morning. The third yin line is deep in Yu hexagram. It is time to put a limit on seeking pleasure. If we can do that, we will have good time in next stage. The fourth line of Yu hexagram is a yang line. It is the only yang line which is leading the other yin lines. Yu hexagram reaches its peak stage only after it passed the previous three lines or three stages. Those three yin lines make a Kun trigram. That is, when happy times come, we did not addict to it. We could keep doing the right things and fix problems promptly, put a limit on our pleasure. Now, it is time to make the most out of it. However, real friends come not only because of the happiness, but also requires the trust. That tells us nothing we can get without any effort. Even at the peak of happy time, we have to be trustworthy, so the friends would come with us. That explains the line comments on the screen. Make big profit because of happiness. Trust gathers friends. The fifth line of Yu hexagram is an yin line, and the comment is brief and harsh. It says, "Get sick, but still alive." It sounds like a statement of the fact, not a warning. In the matter of the fact, it is the strongest warning. When Yu hexagram passed its peak time, it turns down. At this stage, even though it does not kill, it would be very, very difficult. We better get ready. Take some aspirin or Advil. Nothing could last forever, especially the happy time is always too short. The top line of Yu hexagram is an inline. Finally, we reach the ending stage of Yu hexagram. So like the evening in the day of happiness, now it's a good time to make a change for success. This comment is straightforward and easy to understand. After we survived the downturn and back on the feet, we are going to make a change. If not, all of the profit made on line 4 would be wiped out. If we do make a change, what we gained could be the capital to face the next challenge. Yu hexagram is one of the best hexagram among 64 hexagrams of I Ching. However, its judgment and line comments do not concur. Why? Because the nature of humanity. We all like the happy time, easy to addict to it. So the judgment warned us to be prepared for the dangers in the time of happiness. The progress of 6 lines illustrated in details of the development of Yu hexagram. It will reach the peak and fade away. And the line comments taught us what to do, what not to do in every stages. If we did not do anything, simply waiting for the good fortune falling from the sky, we might be rotten at stage 1. If we did something wrong, the happy time would become a bad time. Now, last but not least, I have a question. How do we know it's a good time? How do we know it's happy time? How do we know Yu hexagram come? Let's go back, look at the image of Yu hexagram. It's the thunder comes that excites the ground. So when something happens, which is loud and powerful, it wakes up the dreams at the right moment and brings good feeling. It is Yu hexagram coming. We can feel it, and we will know it. Do not need to toss a coin, do not need to perform divination. I hope all of us can feel our time of Yu hexagram at some moments in our life. Bye.